The subject is 2005 E320 CDI, glow plugs removal. Removed some of them yesterday. Two of them broke, so I'm gonna have to drill them out. To remove it, I did spray some stuff on it, W40, let it sit for a while. I usually remove them on a hot engine. So yesterday got the engine hot. Once glow plug was broken already a while back, that's why I'm changing them. But doing the removal, one more glow plug broke. Actually, the only one that was working. What I did is remove the covers. I took some compressed air, blew everything out, and then with the 1/4-inch socket, try to remove. Like I said, 4 glow plugs. Was able to take them out, and one more broke, so I would have to drill out 2 plugs. And whoever tells you that all the plugs always come out or without breaking them, that's just baloney. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. Actually, this is the first 2 glow plugs that broke on me. I was the tech for 35 years. I did tons of those glow plugs, never broke one. But figures, my own car, so it broke off. Now we're gonna go set up the drill bit and start drilling it out. I did get the kit for the glow plugs removal. Let me see if I can work with one hand. Let me just do it and then I come back to it. Okay, I did set up the drill bit, so it goes about like this. Now I'm gonna go and put 4 glow plugs in. This way I don't get any dirt in the cylinder. And what I was gonna say, this is E320 CDI US version. All US versions take Buru glow plugs because they are 4.4 volts. If you buy Bosch are 12 volts, so you have to watch out. We're not going to be working. I'm going to go drop a few glow plugs in there just to close the holes. I'm not going to torque them. I just want to close up the holes a little bit. Oh, that's the one I'm gonna have to drill out, number 5 and number 3. It's not easy to film it and work. I'm trying to do my best. And I also got to change the battery on this light. Only hand tight for now. I want to torque them all down later. Okay, let me go change the battery and get the drill. And I'll be back. Okay, back to the project. Glow plugs. I had a little problems with the 2-light bullet. It didn't fit in the hole. Had to grind the thing almost a millimeter. Now it fits nicely. That's what you get for buying the cheap stuff from eBay, made in China, I guess. I'm working on a number 3 cylinder. I had to remove, as you can see, the common rail and loosen up the wires so I can get some room here. You gotta make sure, naturally I blew all the hole out. You gotta make sure that the electrode is level. I had to break it with the screwdriver and stuff, because if you try to drill it, it just doesn't work. Now I should be able to do it. I have to do this cylinder, and number 5, I still got a broken glow plug in there. I gotta remove it, the top of it, and then drill it. But we'll start with this one. Gonna put the tool in there. It's pretty tight the way I made it. I have to make sure it's in. I'm gonna tap it a little bit. And then I'm gonna see if I can drill it out. I'm working by myself, so I'll probably tape it after I drill it and show the results. Okay, I drilled it, blew it out, vacuumed it. I vacuumed it first, then blew it out. And let me see, I can show it. That's what we got. Oh, how good you can see it. Now I'm gonna tap it and then pull it. Okay, I successfully removed it. As you can see, all built up with carbon. Now I gotta clean it up and videotape it. I don't know if you can see. You can see how much carbon built up. That's probably why I got stuck. So now I gotta vacuum it, and then tape the threads for the glow plug, and put a new one in and see what happens. Okay, I'll be back to the video again. Okay, tapped it. Now what I did is put a little bit of wheel bearing grease on the tap, so you can tap it, and as you can see, all the dirt, all the shavings is stayed in there. So now I'm gonna vacuum it, clean it, and probably blow it out a little bit. But if you look it in the hole, it does not look like I got any shavings on the inside, but I still gotta do it. A little bit now. But on the inside, it doesn't look like it. Trying to avoid to get as less as possible inside the engine. Also, what I did is, I don't know if you can see it. See, when you put the plug in, I got a little carbon. I tried to vacuum it inside, blowing it out, and I put it in 2 or 3 times, and each time it comes in clean. The first time it came out, it was pretty dirty from the carbon. I just blew it again, and this is the last time the plug is going in there. Now it's free. I don't feel like it's grabbing any carbon or anything. I'm just gonna clean this one and put it right back in there, and that should be done for this cylinder. And then I'm going to number 5. That's good. That one is gonna be a little bit tougher. I still gotta break the head off of it, and not that much room between the bracket and as you can see, between the bracket and the wiring harness. That's why I moved it back a little bit. Okay, later. Well, everything is done. I just gotta torque it and put the wires back in, common rail in, and test it out. Everything should be okay. Number 5 broke a little funny, as you can see, probably 1/4 inch past the thread. And this is the other 4 glow plugs that came out, and I think is probably those 2, the one that's broke. Probably the seat over here probably wasn't seated right. I did clean it, blew it out, tapered it a little bit, but I think Mercedes-Benz has a tool, or you can probably make one if you want. You gotta set it on the top dead center and remove the one of the nozzles and hook up the air line to it, and then you can drill it probably without worry that everything is gonna go inside the cylinder. Also, I believe Benz sells the drill bit where you can clean the where the plug sits, a real long one, but it looks like it's worked for me. Now I just gotta torque it and put everything back together. I'm gonna try to torque it now. I'm torquing with the 1/4 inch socket. The torque specs on this car is 15 newton-meters. It's done. It's done. Done. It's a little hard for me to work and do it at the same time. Okay, now I gotta get to number 6. I gotta move some stuff around here. I gotta put it down. You hold the wrench. Okay, torque is all done. Now I gotta put the wires back in and assemble it. and then test it out. Okay, I'll do a little bit more work assembling everything and then be back to it. Yeah, to do a number 5 cylinder, I had to remove the bracket to gain a little bit more room there so I can work. Okay. Oh, everything is together. It's running. Just checking for leaks. Clear the codes on the dashboard for check engine light. Check for leaks. Nothing is leaking. Everything looks good. Just gotta finish. Just put the engine covers on, and that's all for this job. Take care.